morning, so it was kind of soggy out there. And we're going to see that rain kind of gone for a couple days here. Probably not see another chance of rain for another week. It's gorgeous in Uptown. Look at those views. I mean, great night in Uptown. We had some collegiate baseball going on at Truist Field. Took a little bit of a delay there with some passing showers, but it all in all was a good night. Much cooler weekend. We're going to stay below average, but sunny through the weekend. You see the warmer temperatures for the end of the weekend. We're talking into Monday, mid-80s for the most part, and then it's going to stay dry. I don't see any rain in the forecast until maybe a week from today. You see the jet stream pattern. We had that dip in the jet stream. That's why we had the hail today. There was cold air aloft. We're up around 5,000 feet. It was near the freezing point, but you go up to around 15,000 feet. It was about 14 degrees, so it was really, really cold right above our heads. So all those storms, even though they weren't really tall, 20, 25,000 feet, they were able to get up into that hail-making territory. Thankfully, it was small hail, just a whole lot of it. Now, next week, you see the warm-up starting to develop. We'll see a brief warm-up for Monday, but then another dip in the jet stream Tuesday, and then we really see things warm up as we go to Easter weekend. Remember, we're a week away from Easter weekend. Very warm temperatures starting to develop as a ridge builds across the southeast. So tonight, temperatures down into the 40s, crisp, cool start to your weekend. Tomorrow, even though we have sunshine, not exactly warm. We should be up around 72. That's our average high. We're going to be in the low 60s. Now, there are some freeze watches up for the southwestern mountains. That's where the growing season has just started. The northern mountains, you're going to see freezing temperatures, but the growing season doesn't technically start there till April 21st. So it's going to stay pretty cold up there, even though we're not in the growing season. And even across the Piedmont, I would not be shocked to see some patchy frost. If you put the vegetable garden in, talking those tomatoes coming up, cucumbers, peppers, you're probably going to want to cover them up on Sunday morning. But by Monday, southwesterly flow, the good old blowtorch, starts moving in. We'll see warm temperatures. That's also going to usher in a big uptick in the pollen. Remember, the pine pollen, that's the messy stuff we see all over. It's now third on the list, so it's going down, but the other pollens are making up for it. You don't see them as much, but you're going to feel them, especially if you're an allergy sufferer by the middle of next week. But the long-range pattern's starting to look a little bit cooler, maybe below average temperatures by the middle of the month. Remember what this map's telling you, the chances of below average temperatures. Now, by the middle of the month, our average highs are in the mid-70s, so even a high near 70 would technically be below average. So expect a little bit cooler for this time of year by the middle of the month. But this weekend, all in all, not a bad weekend, just a little cool. It's low 60s tomorrow, upper 60s as we go into Sunday, could even touch 70 degrees. Your Guy Roofing 7-day forecast shows the warm up on Monday into the mid-80s, dry for most of next week, but we can show you Easter weekend. You can see those temperatures. I'm actually starting to raise the temperature a little bit. I think we could be closer to 80 degrees for Saturday and maybe 76 as we go into Easter Sunday, guys.
Wow. All right. Well, thanks for that look as well, Brad.